Hi, everybody. This is Miss O'Donnell, and today I'm excited to jump into a new story. I'm also trying something new with my computer. I'm trying to combine my screen and my video at the same time. So we'll see how this works. All right, so let's jump into today's learning target. Our learning target today is I can identify and discuss the reasons the author gives to support an opinion in A Tree is Nice. It's a lot of words. Let's start to break some of that down. I can identify and discuss. Well, identify means to tell, and discuss means to talk about. So we're going to tell and talk about the reasons the author gives to support an opinion. Those are things we haven't heard before. The reasons the author gives to support an opinion. Well, an opinion is pictured right here. It's a word from our word wall. And an opinion is something that you think or feel. And a reason is kind of how you explain why you think that. So it's an example or an explanation. So today we're going to be reading a story called A Tree is Nice. And the author is going to give an opinion. They're going to share something that they think or feel. And they're going to give some reasons, some examples why. So today, when we read, I'm going to have us think about why the author thinks what they think. What are the reasons that they give? Okay, so let's talk about opinions just a little bit more so we really get a clear understanding of what they are. So, an opinion, again, is something that you think or feel. And you might have a different opinion from somebody else. So somebody might think something and you might think something different. And that's okay because there's no right or wrong opinion. So here's a quick example of an opinion. An opinion might be, what should we have for snack, or what is the best snack? Now, one person might think, well, apples are the best snack because they're sweet and they're healthy for you. So there's two reasons why. They're sweet and they're healthy. And that's a great opinion, but somebody might think something different. They might think, you know what? Actually, I think that carrots are the best snack because they're healthy also, but you can dip them in fun things like ranch or hummus, and that is better than apples. And somebody else might think, you know what? Actually, crackers are better because they're crunchy or something, or salty or something different. So, nobody is right or wrong in that answer. Everybody just thinks something different, and that is okay. And in stories, authors think things and they might be different from what other people think. So they usually give reasons why they think that, so they can make it clear why they think that, or they can try to convince other people to think that too. So today in the story that we read, the author has an opinion that trees are nice. And what I want us to think about today is why the author thinks that. What are the reasons why the author says a tree is nice? All right, so let's get started. Let's see if I can make my video a little bigger. Great. A Tree is Nice. The author is Janice May Udry, and the pictures were by Mark Samont. A Tree is Nice. Trees are very nice. They fill up the sky. They go beside the rivers and down the valleys. They live up on the hills. Trees make the woods. They make everything beautiful. Even if you have just one tree, it is nice too. A tree is nice because it has leaves. The leaves whisper in the breeze all summer long. In the fall, the leaves come down and we play in them. We walk in the leaves and roll in the leaves. We build playhouses out of the leaves. Then we pile them up with our rakes and have a bonfire. A bonfire is a big fire made of leaves or branches or wood from trees that people sit around and enjoy. Sometimes they make s'mores or other food from them. And a rake is this tool that people use to gather a bunch of things together. A lot of times people use rakes to gather leaves. So I want you to think back on the couple pages we just read and think about what is one reason the author gives why trees are nice. Go ahead and share it out loud. Great, let's keep reading. A tree is nice because it has a trunk and limbs. We can climb the tree and see over all the yards. We can sit on a limb and think about things, just like this friend right here. Or we can play pirate ship up in the tree. Let's keep reading. If it is an apple tree, we can climb it to pick the apples. Cats get away from dogs by going up trees. Birds build nests in trees, and they live there. Sticks come off of the trees, too. We draw in the sand with the sticks. Let's pause here. Just thinking about the last few pages. What is another reason the author gives why trees are nice? Share your answer out loud. Great, let's keep reading. A tree is nice to hang a swing in, or a basket of flowers. It is a good place to lean your hoe while you rest. That's another tool that gardeners use. A tree is nice because it makes shade. The cows lie down in the shade when it is hot. People have picnics there too, and the baby takes his nap in his buggy in the shade. A buggy is another word for a stroller. A tree is nice for a house to be near. The tree shades the house and keeps it cool. The tree holds off the wind and keeps the wind from blowing the roof off of the house sometimes. A tree is nice to plant. You dig the biggest hole you can and put the little tree in. Then you pour in lots of water and then the dirt, and you hang the shovel back up in the garage. Every day for years and years, you watch the little tree grow. You say to people, I planted that tree. They wish they had one so they could go home and plant a tree too. The end. So let's think about the last parts of the story and think about one more reason the author gives to support their opinion, to think why a tree is nice. What's another reason the author says a tree is nice that we saw at the end of the story? You can share your answer out loud as I flip through the pages to remind us. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. We're going to dive a little deeper into it tomorrow so that we can really start to list all the great reasons why trees are nice. All right. Thanks, everybody.